And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in my latest episode. Obviously, if you're new to my channel, I talk about Liverpool transfer news, Liverpool news in general, all the news going around the club on a daily basis, and all obviously pre-match and post-match analysis. So if you like that kind of content, come and join the family, the amazing family, all my subscribers. I love every single one of you. I love talking and interacting with every single one of you on a daily basis. But yeah, if you want to get involved, hit that subscribe button, put your notifications tab on and everything so we can all interact after the match and pre-match as well. I'm going to be talking a bit about the Arsenal game as well to round off this show. What a game we've got coming up on Friday night. I cannot wait for that. Against obviously the Gunners away from home. It's going to be an absolute cracking game. But yeah, first off, I'm going to be talking about a Real Madrid midfielder that we could potentially be looking at. Obviously, Dani Ceballos. Hopefully I've got that right. Obviously, Harry Wilson, and obviously a bit of news about Danny Ings as well on the transfer front. But yeah, hopefully, and if you want to get involved on any future other shows as well, leave them in the comment section below as well. Or use comments and get involved. That's what I love. There's nothing more than that, do I? But yeah, right, let's get started. This Real Madrid midfielder, Liverpool have held talks with representatives of Real Madrid star Dani Ceballos as he attempts to engineer an exit from the Bernabeu, according to Diego. The Spanish outlet reports that the central midfielder Ceballos has been he's given up trying to break into the Madrid's first team, and he's accepted he must move away to fulfill his potential. Obviously, De Gea claims Real have granted the player and his agent permission to seek an immediate exit from the Bernabeu, and they have entered discussions with Liverpool, Arsenal, Roma and Inter Milan. Obviously, before we go on, this is obviously rumours, not an absolute concrete, but if you've seen the lad play, get involved. Leave that in the comment section below if you've seen any of them. I personally haven't. But obviously there's probably loads of you that have seen him. But let us all know what type of player he is and all that. But he goes on to say in this article, it is said that the club do not want to let him leave in January and would only be willing to let him go out on loan this summer. Ceballos was a summer signing from Real Betis and chose to join Madrid over rivals Barcelona. It is said that it was Chairman Perez who signed Ceballos to increase the Spanish contingent in the Los Blancos squad. The European Under-21 Championships in the summer, obviously Spain's greatest young talents, obviously coming from that squad anyway, so obviously must be highly recommended. The central midfield could be compared in many ways to current Madrid star Luka Modric. He runs the games from midfield with his clever passing and skillful dribbling, but he is never going to score too many goals. At just 21, he has still years to develop ahead of him, and if Liverpool were able to swoop for him, they would have a serious player on their hands. Oh, so let me know your thoughts on the lads. Me personally, I don't have to. I haven't watched any YouTube highlights of him, but if there's any of you would use one of them at the Liverpool Football Club, it's a Real Madrid prospect. Or let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna watch him after this video, once I've created this video anyway. But yeah, I'm excited. Any Spanish midfielder, no matter how old they are good. Not all of them. We've seen some Spanish terrible midfielders come in to the Premier League, but our last obviously Spanish midfielder, Xabi Alonso, didn't do too bad. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I'll leave the link to the story in the comments in the description as well, so you can all check that out as well. But going into obviously Danny Ings now as well. He's been linked with a January move away from Liverpool. Let me know your thoughts on this. For me, Danny Ings, we've talked quite a bit on Danny Ings on this channel. For me, I really like the lad. His work rate is very much a young Klopp player. His work, like, he's not being given a proper crack at the whip as he at Liverpool Football Club. But when he come on, obviously, the last couple of matches, he got a little brief run out, didn't he? But for me, he should be getting given a big enough chance at Liverpool Football Club. A couple of teams, obviously Newcastle, Burnley have been trying to get him as well. Obviously, this is in January. I think we rejected a £20 million bid. 20 to £25 million bid was rejected from a club. I forgot who it was, but it was last summer, so definitely check that out as well. But for me, let me know your thoughts on that. I'll leave the stories as well in the description, but really, I really hope we do keep hold of Danny Ings. He's very much a squad rotation player. But for me, if he actually got his run of form going, he's been scoring loads in the 21s and under 23s, Annie. So let me know your thoughts on that. And really to conclude as well, Harry Wilson has not, obviously he's refusing to sign a contract, which is absolutely guttering, because for me, I really love the lad. From what I've seen and when I've watched him in the flesh, he's very much an attack and wide man, and he likes to beat a man, but his opportunities in this Liverpool team are very, very far in between. Obviously, he's got to get past Mohamed Salah, Mane, and a couple of other lads as well. Coutinho playing out wide. But let me know your thoughts on Harry Wilson. Do you want him to sign a contract? For me, I want him to sign his contract. But apparently, he's meant to have rejected his contract. I'm gutted. But let me know your thoughts on the lads. Can you see him potentially breaking into Liverpool's first team? Obviously, in the next 1 or 2 years, but he's apologies about that, mate, everyone. But yeah, he's looking at the team probably at his young age, and he's looking at it like, can I really get into this Liverpool team? It'll be very hard for them, but I hope we can tie him down to a contract and then potentially load him out to a Premier League team, because he should be, at his age, be getting development at the highest level, and whether that's not at Liverpool, but I'd love it to be a Premier League team if he could sign a contract. But you get involved in that as well. But quickly to conclude, I cannot wait for the Arsenal game. Let me know your score predictions and your team news on your team players. Who do you think the starting 11 will be? There'll be very much a lot of goals in this match. Obviously, we've seen this season, we absolutely battered them 4-0 at Anfield. I cannot wait for this. I reckon we should just go out and play our game. Really, don't really worry about Arsenal. They can be dangerous, obviously, with Lacazette. Giroud is going to be injured for this match as well. Sanchez hasn't been on top of his game this season, but a player of his quality can just turn up on the day and absolutely rinse teams as well. But let me know your thoughts. What score prediction do you think it'll be against the Gunners? For me, I think this will be a very high-scoring game, as it always is against the London-based club. But for me, we should just go out, all-out attack, and just see who wins, who scores the most goals. But I cannot wait. And join me for a post-match analysis as well on this channel. But thank you very much for taking the time out to watch the video anyway. Really do appreciate it. And if you want to join, hit that subscribe button. And yes, get involved in all the stories. Harry Wilson, Ingsy, Ceballos, hopefully I got his name right. And obviously the Arsenal game as well. Your score predictions and all that. But as always, everyone, you'll never walk alone. And check out my other videos as well. Have Liverpool got a spine capable of challenging for the Premier League title? That I just released that video a couple of hours ago. So go and check that out. Any transferring players in and out of the club that you feel we need to strengthen our spine. If it's good enough, our spine, let everyone know and let me know in that video in the comment section below. And we can get chatting on that. But as always, everyone, you'll never walk alone. And I'll see you very soon. Out to Red Men. Come on.